Today, and it didn't come easy for Lane Kiffin's group. Jaden Daniels right down the middle for Lacy. Kyren Lacy on his feet inside the 35-yard line.
Life is good for a quarterback when you got lots of time in the pocket. Once again, a shell coverage, so two high safeties, middle of the field, wide open. Just got to hold on to pigskin right there for Lacy, but Daniels throwing it with some confidence down the field.
Yeah, Nori Johnson, the safety, popped that loose, but Lacy was able to recover.
Good gracious. And his team's one of them.
On the flats, Lacy caroms out of bounds inside the 20. It's a first down for the Tigers and an 8-yard gain. Now, Kyren Lacy was talking with us a little bit pregame. We were taking a selfie down on the playing surface here, and he said, guys, say cheese. Appreciate that, Kyren. He was in a good mood, high spirits.
Was. Why wouldn't you be with a guy like this dishing it? He's a really good receiver that they haven't had to unleash because of how good Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. have been.
ESPN Deportes and, of course, Peyton and Eli on ESPN2. Out of the timeout, second and short. Daniels fires another strike for another touchdown. Lacy corrals it. And the Tigers back in front. Malik Neighbors a touchdown grab. Kyren Lacy another one. Jaden Daniels has raced in for a score. He's accounted for 3 touchdowns so far.
It's a really nice job of Kyren Lacy bending it inside the safety. You get a 2-safety look, so the gap is in the middle. What a seed thrown by Jaden Daniels. Right on the face mask of Lacy. Fights it just a little bit, but brings it in for the touchdown. Hey, a little Justin Jefferson tribute, a little gritty. As you get in the end zone.
Just a slight gritty.
Yeah, just a little light work on the gritty.
We got squabble, we got gritty, we got all kinds of dances out there.
None of which I can do, but
same. Penalty moves it to the Georgia State 40. Daniels retreats and fires another strike. Lacy has it. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. Kyren Lacy having a big night. Third big gainer, that time give him 31.
Beautiful throw by Jaden Daniels leading Lacy up the field. And then how about Malik Neighbors? I believe it was 6 touchdowns in the first half. Jaden Daniels sitting on 5 already.
Daniels surveys, wide open for the touchdown. And that time it was too easy. Lacy, his second score of the night.
It's a really nice job by the LSU offensive line, who's a semifinalist for the Joe Moore Award. And that the 5th touchdown for Jaden Daniels in the first half. 5th touchdown for that LSU offense. A perfect 5 for 5.
4 through the air, 1 on the ground.
Kyren Lacy just puts Bryquise Brown in the matrix.
Just one more look. And you want to talk about another laser beam. I mean, he's got next level arm strength. It feels like at times when he lets it loose.
Yeah, and he doesn't always have to have a perfect platform, but that time does a nice job of resetting.
In the history of the FBS. Daniels back to work after the catch by Thomas and the scramble. And now LSU on the move. The other impressive idea with VR, virtual reality, is, Roddy, we were told that they actually speeded up to faster than real time.
Yeah.
And it's been a progression over the course of the last couple of weeks and months. They started out slow, they moved to real time speed, and then faster than that. And his response.
The staff told us we really didn't have that problem, and you saw some major concerns last week, though, against Florida State with guys not being able to catch it, tuck it.
Kyren Lacy going in motion. Diggs still in the backfield. Daniels now throwing. There is Lacy, and he's into plus territory. Inside the 45-yard line, Kyren Lacy.
A single high, and you're going to get Lacy. Does a great job of pushing the defender to the outside, then slipping into the inside and showing his numbers for his quarterback.
That's what he does to the end zone for Lacy. Got it. Touchdown. Kyren Lacy. That's exactly what the doctor ordered there for LSU in that situation.
Ball up and out right now. Put on an absolute line from Jaden to Lacy in the corner. We call it a pick route, but we don't even want to use the word pick because then defenders get mad. But DB, it gets completely lost, trying to pass off the switch of the receivers. Heads turn towards the quarterback, and when that head's turned, you know you can just let it rip as a quarterback.
Third catch for Lacy, his first touchdown tonight.
DB's head's turn, gets lost, and Jaden looks like he's a man on a mission. Surgical throwing the football.
Bradford is the back. Daniels looks and finds a receiver on the edge, and that's Kyren Lacy. And Lacy weaves his way down near the goal line. Stopped just short. Dynamic with the football. Made that a much bigger play than it looked like it was going to be. Slipped the tackle.
Showed great balance, and what a throw there by Daniels. And the effort here by Lacy. Gets the hand down. Kyren Jones trying to bring him down, and heel stays up.
Noles defense wasn't set. They play fast and score. Trey Bradford barrels in, and the Bayou Bengals answer with a 75-yard drive. Ball near midfield. Daniels looking to throw on first down. Checks it down, and Lacy, this time he cannot escape the tackle. It's made by 4th down and 4. Daniels flips it across the middle. Catch made. No first down. Lacy stopped by Tatum Bethune, and the Noles get yet another turnover on downs, and that should do it.
Really come on strong the last few games for LSU. And he'll throw it on first down, and quickly to Kyren Lacy. He's got a first down, and will take it for 15 on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing to note here as LSU gets to the ball, right tackle Emory Jones out tonight. True freshman Lance Hurd will be starting there on the outside. Big body.
On 2nd and 10, delivers a bullet to Kyren Lacy, turns upfield, and will pick up a first down. So give us something to watch for when it comes to Nussmeier in terms of being disciplined within the pass. He didn't think his quarterback was going to play, and not only play, but he started. And Zach Larrier threw a 94-yard touchdown in the 17-6 win.
Pretty good argument. That's the best Group of 5 team in college football right now.
But it feels like, as we're only in mid-October, early October. Daniels rips one to the sideline. Kyren Lacy stays in bounds. Nope, they'll say he stepped out, but still plenty good enough for an LSU first down across midfield.
I know as a quarterback, you love throwing the wide open guys. Jaden Daniels going through his first read. He's like, oh, they left him a little bit uncovered. That's easy. That amount of space with these wide receivers, especially Kyren Lacy, who Coach Mike Denbrock said he's just 1 or 2 steps away from being that next great LSU wide receiver. They've got an embarrassment of riches in that wide receiver room.
It's a long list as well. Talk about wide receiver U. Daniels, he's going to take a shot. Kyren Lacy, he's got it. That's an LSU touchdown. Right down the chimney. Jaden Daniels to Kyren Lacy. 29 yards.
Oh my God. That's just unbelievable, man. 3 touchdowns, all 3 the same box fade route, and Jaden Daniels is dropping it in the bucket. Look at that beauty. Kyren Lacy barely has to even raise his hands up. That's how perfect of a throw that was.
I have a problem with their strategy. They left Ole Miss way too much time.
Goodness.
58 seconds and 3 timeouts. That's terrible clock management by LSU.
Bob, I'm just having a great time. These guys are absolutely balling right now on the offensive side of the ball.
Over the middle, crossing route. Kyren Lacy breaking tackles. A first down, well inside the 35-yard line of Ole Miss.
That's what happens when you have guys like Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. It's the 3rd or 4th guy, Kyren Lacy, who his coach said is 1 step away from being another guy, and he's showing you his skills on full display tonight.
The guy standing up, trying to confuse this LSU offensive line.
Daniels with time, good protection, and with that he connects to Lacy. Kyren Lacy past midfield, first down LSU.
And how about the pass pro by LSU right there? You saw the blitz look, some guys dropped out, but they just build a beautiful wall for Jaden Daniels here to progress. Low left, not there, gets to his 3rd progression on the in route.
With Williams and Taylor, the tight end. Daniels inside the 10, working his way into the end zone is Kyren Lacy. Touchdown LSU.
And give Jaden Daniels an opportunity to get this off. He delivers the blow. Another really clean pocket. And there's Kyren Lacy. Easy pitch and catch.
But how about Jaden Daniels pre-snap?
Another great job of progression here by Jaden Daniels, just working through. He feels so comfortable in this offense, finding Lacy for the touchdown, and right now,
Daniels with time and able to get it to Lacy, and Lacy breaks free. This is exactly what the LSU receivers do. Cuts back against the grain, still on his feet, and finally taken down all the way near the 10-yard line. But yards after the catch for an LSU receiver time and again.
And Joe, you get the yak because the quarterback gets it out of his hands quick. Daniels knows he's trying to fit this down the seam. Hitch, ball out now, and because he gets that, he has an opportunity to make a move or make 7 moves with it after he makes the catch. Really nice job in the open field working is Lacy for another explosive play.
He has 3 catches for 104 yards.
In the SEC race because of Jaden Daniels.
2nd and 6 as he drives the ball so accurate to Kyren Lacy, and all the coaches will tell you.
Daniels throws, caught, and a touchdown. Kyren Lacy. Boy, he poured this one in, didn't he? Remember we were talking about Alabama doesn't want to score too early? I guess they did, but it was the 2 big runs, and then he pours it inside to Lacy. And then the run after catch, about 10 extra yards. Yep. Spun in, he was in. We took another look at it. His knee wasn't down. What 2 great drives by these 2 great quarterbacks and their football teams. What a first half. LSU will get the ball to start the second half. It looks like one of those games, whoever has the ball last will win. This is the key play right here. 43-yard line, 2nd down and 5. Throw to the outside. This one's complete to Lacy. And he's thrown out of bounds. When I spoke with Mark
Daniels, one-on-one, Kyren Lacy. Touchdown!
Kyren Lacy. He's over there letting everybody know, hey man, don't forget about me. Look at the wiggle right there. Go up, make the same catch that Malik Neighbors just made on the previous touchdown. Gets the foot down, controls it all the way to the ground. They out there taking turns on these DBs on some of these go balls. And I want everyone at home, this is the matchup that we're talking about down here at the bottom of the screen. Watch how Kyren Lacy loses ground and then pushes vertical to give his quarterback space down the sideline. If you're a young receiver at home, just running to the spot is not enough. You have to create space for the quarterback to be able to find the Wi-Fi connection and airdrop a beauty in there. Then you can see him crying a little bit after that touchdown pass, touchdown catch. I mean, it was a thing of beauty, so I can understand.
Well, Brian Kelly told us what makes the best offenses in America click is when you get that 3rd receiver that can complement the 2 big play receivers, Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. Their numbers speak for themselves, but it feels like Kyren Lacy has come on as that 3rd guy, and that has taken their offense to a different level.
I said it before, he's been trying to let everyone know all year, hey, don't forget about me. 2 of his last 4 games.
Brian Thomas Jr. had a lot of space.
Nuss throwing back shoulder to Kyren Lacy.
Was he in bounds? That was a beautiful back shoulder throw, but was he in bounds when he got it?
We're going to line up quickly.
Yeah, I don't know from that angle.
Let's get another look at that catch on the sideline. It's close.
I'll say. I mean, I thought his upper body, backside, hit that out of bounds line as he caught the ball.
Well, we talked about Garrett Nussmeier. 18 of 26 for 179. He did throw 1 interception in that first half partner.
Yeah, slow start and then got it going. But listen, the thing that's going on here is that Wisconsin is not allowing LSU to have a big play. the deep ball is missing from this offense right now. A lot of too high coverage, keeping everything in front. Short passes primarily. 11-yard catch. That's the biggest for Neighbors so far.
Ooh, coming off that edge. See if they take a shot. They drop and keeps it underneath the Kyren Lacy. Makes a man miss. And he gets upended and looks like he's hurt. He'll try to limp off.
Outside the numbers, the turf is a little bit softer, a little wet. Maybe the outside isn't holding up as well as other parts of the field. We walked it with some of the LSU coaches earlier. You can see, looks like he slid a little bit.
Lacy's a senior out of Louisiana.
Has had a nice season.
You see Nussmeier. Nussmeier throws over the middle. Kyren Lacy makes the catch. In case you're wondering, the last time these two programs met, 2016, and it was Wisconsin who won that game, 16-14. Played that game back at Lambeau Field. LSU responded. Brian Thomas Jr. and then Chris Hilton Jr. The field goal's been the difference.
You missed a heck of a game. The best bowl game of the season so far.
Nussmeier throwing, got a guy, Kyren Lacy. Lacy breaks a tackle. Lacy brought down at midfield.
What a throw. Dropped it over the corner in front of the safety. It's a little too high coverage. Drops it behind the corner, and then the great move by Lacy.
You know, if this is your quarterback of the future, well, it's set up for right now. Nussmeier going up top again. Looking for Hilton. And he makes the catch.
Wow. And because when you draw up that defense, that is not supposed to happen. That corner was playing deep outside 1/3. Yet the receiver runs by him.